Once upon a time, almost every console game on the market featured a split-screen multiplayer gameplay. But unfortunately, as the popularity of online gaming increased, the number of new games offering couch co-op greatly diminished. When it comes to local co-op, the options might seem severely limited, but luckily there are developers out there who still see the value in local split-screen and co-op multiplayer. Although the PS5 has been around for a few years, the console has a decent selection of local multiplayer games. A lot of them are thanks to the console's backwards compatibility with PS4 titles. Welcome to HotFix Gaming. I'm Joy. Today, we'll be exploring the best 15 couch co-op titles on the PS5 that you should try with your family or friends. So, let's get started. 15. Untitled Goose Game. This action puzzle game is perfect for those who love annoying other people. And if you and your friends seem to like doing just that, then you can both play together as two geese that are up to no good. From hiding the glasses from an old man to stealing candy from a child, there are many ways in which these waddling birds can cause chaos. And while there is a single-player option, where's the fun in that? Untitled Goose Game is one of those titles that's always better when enjoyed together with a friend, sibling, or even partner. 14. A Way Out. Developed by Hazelight Studios and published by EA, A Way Out is a co-op game that will have you and your friend try to break out of prison and seek revenge on your enemies. The thing that makes this particular title so unique is the fact that there is no single player at all. But if your bestie's not in the same room or house as you, don't worry, you can still play together online. Contrary to other games you'll see on this list, A Way Out's story cannot be told in any other way but as a co-op. So grab your friend, some snacks, and enjoy. 13. Moving Out 2. What better way of spending an afternoon with your friend than by being an FART? For those who are just about to go on the comment section to cuss at us, that stands for Furniture Arrangement Relocation Technician, which is your role in Moving Out 2. This wacky sequel to the world-famous physics-based moving simulator, contrary to our previous entry, also has a single-player mode, but we all know moving furniture is easier with a buddy. Plus, if you're feeling particularly frustrated at one another, you can also slap each other in the game by using the X button. Sounds like fun, right? Number 12. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. If throwing hands when you're supposed to be moving furniture is not particularly your style, then Sackboy might be a viable option. This Little Big Planet spin-off is a great 3D multiplayer platforming adventure, perfect for those cold winter nights in. The game looks great, has an excellent sound and color scheme, and feels just like a classic Nintendo platformer, but on the PS5. Just goes to show that you don't always need a Switch to enjoy a good game. Number 11. Goat Simulator 3. Despite its name, Goat Simulator 3 is actually the second game in the series. The developers sure have a sense of humor, and it shows not just in the title, but also the gameplay. Just like Untitled Goose Game, Goat Sim 3 rewards you for being as chaotic and nonsensical as possible, and the fun is really doubled when you play with a friend. This particular title actually encourages co-op through its mini-games. You can play King of the Hill, The Floor is Lava, Prop Hunt, Head Splat, or Car Derby. Number 10. Overcooked, All You Can Eat. While Goat Simulator is about creating chaos, Overcooked is about cooking in chaos. But that's where all the fun is. Overcooked is a great co-op game where you and your friends have to work together to serve as many dishes as you can before the time runs out. The game features multiple modes, such as campaign, survival, and even practice mode, to really help you hone your cooking skills. Number 9. LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga. Blending together all 9 main movies and some of the spin-offs, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is a great game for co-op. Just like other previous LEGO games, you have to work through the story before you can circle back around to find every collectible and hidden secret, but if you and your friend are Star Wars fans, you're guaranteed to love it. Number 8. Hotwheels Unleashed 1 and 2. Both the first and the second game bring forth the old-school experience of playing with model cars, but in an arcade racer. If you and your friends are competitive and love to test each other, then this might be a great option for your gaming night. For couch co-op, the screen is split in half vertically instead of the horizontal division that's used in many other games. This is actually so that you can fully enjoy and embrace the scale of the races, which usually involve a wide variety of loops. Number 7. It Takes Two. It Takes Two is an innovative platformer game that feels a lot like playing in a Pixar movie. It is truly a visually stunning game that has a story with a deep message rich in metaphors. Just like A Way Out, this title requires 2 players at all times. In each level, players are given unique strengths and tools that must be used together to progress in the game. But don't worry, if you're more the competitive type, you will have your chances at friendly competition in the 25 minigames found throughout the game. Number 6. Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends supports up to 4 players locally, with each player being able to select from the many colourful variations of Rayman, Friend Glowbox, Toonsies, and the princesses that are tied to the worlds themselves. The only caveat about playing this as a couch co-op is that you share the same screen with the other players, and the screen can progress past any lagging characters, leading to unintentional deaths. Don't worry though, these characters become floating balloon versions of themselves, and you can guide them to another player who can just punch the balloon to revive you. Number 5. Haven. An RPG depicting 2 people who are living together on an otherwise empty planet. Haven is a great couch co-op, usually recommended to couples. But that doesn't mean that you and your bro can't play together too. You just have to decide who's going to be the girl tonight. Probably the best part of this title is the dynamic between the 2 characters and the story that is surprisingly emotional and gripping. So, if you're not feeling particularly competitive tonight, then this might be the best option for you. Number 4. Mortal Kombat 1. Doing a complete 180 from the previous title, we're bringing you one of the most well-known fighting games in the world. In this title, up to 3 players can team up to take on the new team raids. Each player individually fights a challenging opponent, but the damage done by each player is cumulative and applied to the opponent. If you work together by completing special challenges during the fight, you can provide each other with power-ups and extra damage. And of course, you can always fight against each other, see who's the better button pusher. Number 3. Borderlands 3. If your plan is to stop the fanatical Calypso twins from uniting the bandit clans and claiming the galaxy's ultimate power, but don't want to do it alone, then you'll be glad to hear that Borderlands 3 supports couch co-op. In all fairness, the Borderlands series as a whole has always provided its players with one of the best co-op experiences out there. Borderlands 3 has only improved on the cooperative aspects of the game, allowing for more combinations and team-oriented abilities. Number 2. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate as a series has always been popular, but the 3rd installment is easily one of the best role-playing games of all time, and is made all the better by the inclusion of a split-screen local co-op mode. Players can also experience the title via online multiplayer, though this is arguably not as fun as doing so with a friend or loved one. The game is full to the brim with content, so those looking for something to while away the days with should definitely consider checking it out. Number 1. Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. This beloved franchise offers a new alternative to the usual split-screen co-op, and it's called Pass and Play. In this mode, up to 4 local players can take turns making their way through the levels, but once a player dies or hits a checkpoint, the game will prompt them to pass the controller to the next person. Then at the end of the level, each player will get an individual score. The Pass and Play mode is just one of the multiple ways in which players can enjoy this title. There's also Bandicoot Battle and Checkpoint Race, where up to 4 players can play time trial versions of levels. Which co-op game are you playing right now? Do you have a personal favorite? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy gaming content and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in our next video.